Welcome to the Time Hotel.
The world was destroyed.
May the 24th never arrived, so it resets. Sean?
The Time Lords were tyrants. You can't say things like that.
Things will change. Why does Friday the 23rd keep resetting itself? Please tell me our daughter is safe.
She is in danger. Once it's broken,
one more day to go. It's May the 24th tomorrow.
She can see underneath the skin of reality. To find Omega.
I want to save the world.
But we will fight like never before. The most fearsome Time Lord in existence.
Do you know what that means?
Doctor.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing very well. My name is Marty, and today we're watching the finale of Doctor Who Season 2. That's Season 15, and this is the Reality War. And I don't know what we're in store for, and I've had to stay away from every social media platform known to man because everything apparently is being spoiled. Editing Marty here, hi guys. Don't forget to stick around to the very end of the video when I go through the behind the scenes after my thoughts on this episode and the rewrites. On with the video. If you want to see the full uncut reaction to this, you can see it as a live stream over on YouTube or as an uncut over on Patreon or as a YouTube member as well. But without further ado, this is the Reality War of Doctor Who. Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin. Love that. What? Yes! Anita! Darling!
Anita, darling. He had an actual magic door, the little too late.
He was about to give a little
Happy morning. One more day to go. It's May the 24th tomorrow.
She said happy morning, she's still in the reality. Like Groundhog.
John?
Anita!
The manager now.
The world was destroyed.
No! It's May the 23rd, and it all clicks back to 7 AM on May the 23rd.
What? Oh, look at that. That's so cool.
I can open the door anywhere.
It's so good to see you. Honey, somebody else is pleased to see you too.
Pregnant.
Ricardo,
Ricardo.
this place is in trouble.
Oh, wait, what? Abandon it?
Because we're in 4202, ending in 2025.
Time is breaking.
I tried looking for your TARDIS, but I can't find it.
You are talking Time Lords and
Yep.
TARDISes. When I left you,
She barely knew.
you were just...
Ordinary.
I didn't say that.
This
No.
job is-
I love Anita.
On my days off, I go looking.
Follows? Oh, she does. She follows him. What? She sees... Oh, that's so cool. I haven't seen these. She saw Rogue. She could pull Rogue from that time. She saw the proposal.
I ran straight from that to Ricardo.
It also reminds me of the door thing from Loki as well.
But what about this Rani? Why does Friday the 23rd keep resetting itself?
So that it gets thinner. Once it's broken, she can see underneath the skin of reality. To find Omega, the most fearsome Time Lord in existence.
Would that work though? I don't think that would work.
That palace of hers is no entry. We can't get in.
Time Hotel, December 2024. All right, I had Christmas off. And so did you. We're the same person. 9997.
Just love that outfit.
The Seekers have fixed the location, hidden beneath reality, deep in the underverse. Creator of the Time Lords, our Lord and Master.
Master.
Poppy's room. Belinda woke up without you. Every time the world resets, it gets a bit bumpy. Everyone sort of compensates.
It's a world built on a wish, willed into existence by the Rani's pet human, Conrad Clark.
Dr. Love, thank you.
And I have a daughter.
But she isn't real.
How dare you, stood in the palaces of the Daleks.
She's as real as he wants her to be.
But what has happened here is bigger
Family.
than anything.
Hello? Someone there?
It's me.
You're home. I thought you were... I don't know what I thought.
I'm coming down.
I've got a random woman in my bedroom. Random pregnant lady in my bedroom. She's not very random, but you won't know who she is. And she'll disappear in an instant through a door that doesn't exist.
Daddy's here.
Breaking the rules. The outfit. He's taken them out of reality. I'm surprised that worked.
I'm Belinda Chandra. She's real. But you're real. We've had a baby. Please tell me our daughter is safe.
She is in danger. We will fight to save her. Fight like never before.
I kind of like that they've almost adopted her as a daughter.
What's up, man?
There's a door.
I said keep working.
Breach of security. Much. Also, doors where they never existed. I thought it was only meant to open into doors that did exist.
What on earth do you think you're wearing?
The future
I know. I did wonder if they were going to pick up on the outfit. I love it.
are doorways into real time, allowing you to see the truth.
That's a great idea.
I demand that you...
Of what reality actually is.
I am the doctor.
Oh, there you go. Breaking reality.
I'm wearing a suit.
I'm wearing tweed.
Yeah.
I'm wearing nylon.
I'm wearing nylon.
Danger.
Here he is.
What's happening?
Welcome back, Kate. I think reality is reasserted.
It's switching itself back to what it was. Yay, Rose.
Conrad couldn't imagine you, so you didn't exist. But now you are back.
Maybe it is a little bit of a play on the thing we
Why
said.
is Conrad Clark on television? The bloody hell is that?
Bone beasts. They're like antibodies, cleaning up the world. One more thing.
They're healing the world. TARDIS. So this is my companion,
I'm Belinda.
And this is our daughter,
daughter
Poppy.
Poppy.
Well, now you're going too far.
The other day in Paradise?
We had all unit personnel biochip. Maybe we can use the chip to signal them and wake them up.
What the hell's going on?
As long as the bins don't start eating them. Oh, that's weird.
You can't say things like that. You can't go slandering Conrad.
Oh, she can. Oh, look at the street sign in the background. Good morning.
Where are you going?
Me?
Save the world.
I want to save the world.
Yes, that's right. Love that. Back to the Future reference.
You're running up.
Cherry Sundae.
What you're really doing?
What I do best. Bye.
Oh, that's what we get to see here, probably.
You could imagine such complicated things. Instead, I've got you.
I'll do anything for
Yeah.
you, mistress.
Don't say that.
Yeah, don't say that. Not to the Rani.
You really are ridiculously handsome.
I'll do anything, mistress.
Olives and those dimples. The doctor. Can you find him, Connie?
Wait, will he be able to? Connie?
So you see those plans up there?
Didn't think we would see Susan Twist back again,
Consider it done, sir.
but I love that we do.
Don't look at me, you. I feel like I'm rushed for days.
You mean an actual daughter? That's amazing.
Yes, surprise.
We can get a line from Rose. That was a cool entrance.
I have been a housewife.
I'm single, no parents, no children.
Doctor on the bridge.
I like the hair on her.
We are facing the unholy trinity.
Oh.
God of Wishes, Crazy Time Lady, Conrad Clark.
I've heard of the Unholy Trinity.
She's still alive. I fought the Rani when I travelled with the doctor.
She fought the Rani,
It'd be
right?
the best day of my life. Another Time Lord. It means I'm not alone. Except
She's ruthless. The whole universe is just an experiment to her.
Her plaything.
couldn't imagine everything.
So he used us. We half remembered ourselves.
Things are half remembered. Then we met a girl named Poppy.
Yeah.
Exactly like her, Doctor.
It's the same.
Little scraps of memories have come to life.
Wait, so that Poppy isn't the Poppy that they met on...
You really are an idiot.
The Rani.
And Melanie.
We meet again.
So good. We meet again.
Doll of a princess could ever survive.
I never thought about you once.
Oh, you thought of me every night.
Rani,
Well.
how did you survive?
I saw it coming. I had a split second.
How did you get to Earth? I have the only TARDIS in existence. Time ring.
Wow.
Find a stupid blonde Earth girl and there you are.
Excuse me?
Tedious putting up with you.
I've never met you in my life.
No, Mrs. Flood you have, though.
Mrs. Flood.
That's my neighbour.
That's my neighbour.
Yeah. I'm glad that they actually recognised.
It took a lot of planning. Blimey. Look at that police box. I was brilliant.
God, she really is at a beck and call, isn't she?
1,000 legends about the world hidden below, the Upside Down, or Narnia. That is the Underverse.
My father fought Omega, called him the Mad God.
The one who discovered time travel, original sin of the Time Lord, cast out, banished him. He is insane.
Great, that's all we need.
It means he survived.
You can't know that.
With his body, I can resurrect the Time Lords and construct a new Gallifrey.
That's not what you want to do. Almost like a zombie version of Gallifrey.
But if you need the DNA of a Time
Time Lord. What about you? The two of you?
She's asking us to mate.
No, that's not exactly what she was saying.
That Poppy is so special because she is impossible. The child of a Time Lord. There's no such thing.
We're sterile.
We are infertile.
What about spoilers? River.
Sometimes I think that's what bi-generation is. Life force trying anything it can to survive.
What happened?
That genetic explosion, it
She's half Time Lord, isn't she, I
hit
think?
us, but it roasted us and sterilized us.
So Poppy came out of the wish.
Yeah.
An accident.
The most beautiful accident came out.
Again, this wonderful spark.
Doesn't Poppy solve everything? I mean, she's Time Lord DNA.
Oh, there you go. She's got a line.
Yes, except the mother.
What about me?
Yeah.
Human. The child is contaminated.
Oh, because she's not full Time Lord. Right, okay.
Disgusting. And you are cattle. We're talking about Time Lords here. The highest universal race.
Talk about humans as cattle.
He walks around like he's one of you. Insects, playthings, a fetish. And let me build a new Gallifrey. And I...
14 is a Time Lord, and he's still on Earth. Just turns out Time Lord.
Then the wish ends.
What would happen to Poppy?
She will cease to exist like a whisper.
She's not real.
That is every child.
Yeah, Time Ring from Classic Who. When she held it, I was going, wait, Time Ring? Because I remember the Time Ring from that.
But if we don't end the wish, this stays as Conrad's will.
We can't do that.
Don't you tell me what we can and can't do. I don't care what Unit thinks. Or Time Lords. If I remember it, then it's true. Not one of you is taking her out of existence. Have
It's
you...
very feisty.
Stand with me. Stay down here.
I think he's going to choose the humans.
Stop you.
No! Oh, please get a proper screwdriver, please. That was weird.
The chronon beam will pull Omega out of the underverse.
If we fake an excitation, see the tower as an enemy.
And then attack the entire tower. Great.
Provoking the bone beasts.
This tower is going into battle mode.
I love that they've got basically a ship's steering the wheel.
Keep that door open. I need you to keep real-time flowing.
Trust me, we're going down to floor minus 10.
Can they not put them both into the time hotel, surely? Wouldn't that make more sense? Oh, this is old Unit style. Look at this. Like Unit from back in the day.
From our underground, we're shielded from all signals. We're inside that thing. It is beyond time and space. It will exist outside of reality.
Like a Pandora box.
We put Poppy in, and if the wish comes to an end, we open it up.
Poppy will still exist.
I hope.
Do you mean Poppy goes in there alone? Because I'm telling you, she does not.
Yeah, you go in with her.
And I can't help you in the fight. My battle is in there.
If the Rani wins, he will be locked in there for all eternity.
Just be as she is, yeah.
Forever.
With Poppy.
Oh my god, they're terrifying. Gotta love Doctor Who for their made up names for stuff. Parallax cannons, love it.
What if it doesn't work?
We won't remember.
She will fade away and be like Poppy never existed.
That will never happen.
I was meant to meet you. It's all for this, so that Poppy can live.
Oh. Stark Tower could never do this.
Like a biosync thing. It makes the software respond to you.
The Indigo device is a transmat, like a matter transporter.
Transmat,
As long as you don't press the yellow button.
like she just did.
Oh my god, it really works!
Blue button. Get you to Conrad so you can stop him.
Can I punch him? Yes, you can!
She immediately responded, yes. I'm glad they brought back the Transmat type device.
Lower the threshold so I can stop the run.
But how can you do that?
I tricked her.
Well, pulling the power from her Sonic, or the location.
Copied her coding.
So the Doctor's going to ride in on a vacuum cleaner. There's people on the lower floors going, what the heck is happening?
Monitor the threshold as soon as it falls to make the Indigo device. If we die here, I love you long.
15th Doctor theme. Oh, it's horribly quiet. Imagine that for all eternity.
Threshold down!
He was ready.
Wasn't ready for you.
He's one step ahead because he knows, doesn't he?
But aren't you tempted, Doctor, to start again? Time Lords reborn.
The Time Lords.
Reborn.
Reborn. Tyrants and murderers.
You're a lord of time and space. Act like it.
Don't you want to see him?
Yes.
What? Oh, is he doing it on purpose so that he sees him and then kills them off?
The tomb of Omega, his asylum.
I want to say thank you. It's Conrad's world. It could have been so much much worse. Yours is nice.
The doctor, he told me people just want to be safe, fed, and warm. So that's what I did.
You tried to give everyone a family. You never mentioned your father, and I...
She's getting to his heart.
Omega lives. Come back to this world.
Well, some of it was true. You and me. Because I was there in the dark when I made you smile.
What is that thing? Omega's a creature? I thought it was... It looks like the Silence.
So Omega has become his own legend. The Titan, the original sin.
That is terrifying.
Become the god of time, with Time Lords to feast upon.
Yes! That was it. That's the end of half the Rani.
So sweet.
Plucked her out of the air. Oh, bye, Rani.
Omega!
Did his scream implode the head of that?
My little doctor.
May I introduce to you the Rani?
This little thing.
So much for the two Ranis. It's a good night from me.
It's a good night from him.
So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Good
I
night.
mean, we could get her back.
What is your intent?
To feast upon this world.
Is the voiceover by the original guy that did... I don't know who did it.
Only I had a weapon, hiding in plain sight.
Vindicator. Just enough of a distraction.
I wish you to be happy.
She was able to do that. And just like that, it was over. Hate to say it though, aren't they at the moment suspended in the air in a shit, mind you, it's a fixed point of time, isn't it? In something that just doesn't exist. Yeah, you better get off that thing.
Don't you ever wonder where your TARDIS is?
Yeah, or are they in the TARDIS? Oh, the room was the TARDIS. That's so cool. He's got the key. I didn't think that would work though, because the TARDIS wouldn't allow anyone else in. He took the structure of the TARDIS and used it as the room instead.
Can't we wish for Poppy?
But then she might vanish.
What are you wishing?
No more wishes.
Also, the tune is very BBC theme. Boom, 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 boom. BBC news theme. Yeah, she's alive! Yes! But coming out of there, would it still work?
Don't know where in time and space he's from.
So she's going to...
Just like me.
Like me? Who is the best mother in the world?
Me. Busy playing poker. Joseph. Joseph was my late husband's name. Oh, Joe.
Ruby says you're a father now.
I pity the child.
You can't run around like a nutcase anymore.
I know.
Aww.
This place is a death trap.
Safety rails.
So what are you guys gonna do? Settle down?
Oh, absolutely
TARDIS.
not. My daughter's not going to have a boring life.
Show her everything. Why did I remember things that no one else could?
We have seen many a strange thing together, Ruby Roo. It's a skill.
Well, was it different? Is she not as normal as we... Is she different to what we thought?
Caroline. All of the universe and I have never been.
Rubes.
In the year 60,000, there is a planet called New Delhi.
We are going there.
Like New York.
I used to say, take me home.
Now you are home.
I want to see galaxies. I want to see...
Oh wait, it's getting...
We'll have the best.
The jacket got smaller. What?
Where's she gone?
She's disappeared out of existence.
Who's Poppy? But...
I've got to sort out. The robots from Miss Belinda Chandra 1. Got to chop this thing, then the robots can find it.
Timey-wimey.
Poppy, your daughter.
What do you mean?
Like the kid from Space Babies.
You have a daughter. I think I'd remember that.
It's so heartbreaking. God's gone.
No. There was a little girl.
A long time ago, that space baby lives far away. Your memory got a little bit scrambled.
Oh, poor Ruby. She's like, I remember. But why does she remember her and no one else does? Again, she's so, in the nicest ways, abnormal to the rest.
Trouble. And you're just in time, Doctor.
May the 24th.
We thought would never arrive. Happy May the 24th.
You're very welcome to stay, Anita. You could work for UNIT. You'd be very useful with a key like that.
She's just going to bring everybody on.
I'm not allowed to stay. It's far too much to do.
Oh.
They say hello, by the way.
Who does?
The boss.
The boss?
The entire world is back to normal.
Who's the boss?
Is the world exactly as it was?
There are tiny little changes. The border between Norway and Sweden has moved.
And Ernest Borgnine is still alive.
Ernest Borgnine mentioned? Yes! Marty!
Ernest Borgnine got lucky.
Mel found this.
Reporting from Empress House, I found him.
Stop filming me.
Chief cook and bottle washer. And no one remembers him from the old days. I think Ruby did a very kind thing.
The gods are full of tricks. One wish survived, and it turns out to be him, not Poppy.
Ruby, I told you there was no one called Poppy.
Oh, did the others remember Poppy though?
Kate, do you remember a child called Poppy?
No.
No, none of them do.
No.
Blinks?
The Blinks, do you have any record?
Negative.
Shirley?
Please?
No. You saved Poppy's life.
What about Anita? Would Anita remember?
There is a 0 room on floor -10.
Poppy went in there.
You are remembering this
Is she still there, maybe?
Kind of offensive.
Poppy's your daughter.
Exactly. So what we're saying is, my memory is one of the glitches.
It must be.
Poppy's a glitch.
Yes.
Except the glitches were real before they changed. I was right, and I'm right now.
Yeah, because you will remember what it was before.
She's a little girl. Her name is Poppy. One life has disappeared, and you know this better than anyone because it's happened before. It happened to me.
For your daughter, Ruby. Who's Ruby?
I wondered if this would come back up again, yes.
You did everything you could to bring me back.
The flashbacks again.
You did that for me too.
Yes.
You were there.
I remember him saying that. I don't remember that bit of the car though.
I'm barely a year old, born out of the TARDIS.
You've saved so many people.
You save all of us. Think we're all your children.
Yeah. Would that make her come back?
We're missing one person.
Your daughter.
I have a daughter.
You also have a grandchild. Susan.
If Poppy's real, that means she was mine.
I will find her. I swear on my life.
Murray Gold does a bloody phenomenal job with the swelling music.
Time has shifted by 1 degree. There is only one thing that is strong enough to change reality 1 tiny degree. The last of the Time Lords. Man, I like this face. What are you showing me that for?
Why
Man,
are you gonna change?
I was the best.
Okay, let's say best male. But don't tell the others.
Jodie's back!
What?
Oh my god!
How are you here?
I know, I shouldn't be here at all.
Yes!
This is getting a little bit out of order.
Oh, I'm surprised it's not the other guy. He is always turning up.
And a reference of him always appearing.
He's turning up.
You've redecorated. I don't like it. Does it really need to be bigger?
But why are you here?
Like popped out of my timeline because there's a great big time schism on its way, caused by you.
Fun enough, better writing now.
A ton of regeneration energy into the vortex to jolt it.
Giving your life.
A life for a life.
If you rupture the time vortex, you could damage the whole of creation.
Is that why you're here? To stop me?
No, that was never gonna work.
I loved Jodie. She's great.
Blimey, you're gorgeous. Don't get it wrong then.
Good idea. This is gonna eat my soul.
It's weird, but great.
No chance of bigeneration.
No chance of what?
Never mind, forget I said anything.
Try shifting your third strand of phenotype markers 1 microspasm to the left. Just my help.
That was I liked. Why did we get more of that with her?
I'm older than you. Why didn't I know that?
It's all a bit
Timey-wimey.
Is that still a thing?
Going strong.
Yes.
All these faces and we never really change.
Oh man.
You scared?
She looks so
Don't go in fear.
just different, but great.
Lovely smile.
Just wish we had longer.
May we always wish that. We're stretching the timeline too far. Bye then. Good luck.
I love you.
Oh,
I never say things like that.
That's why you
you
got
do
me.
now.
I should say that to Yaz.
You never do.
Yes!
But she knows.
Say it to Yaz.
Bye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
They gave us the thing we were after, ages after. She should have said, I love you to Yaz. No, I don't want him to go. Tennant, I love Shooty. Also, I don't even know who's the next Doctor. I know he's connecting with the TARDIS, but he's fully breaking it as well. It's like a lighthouse. What? That's like he's broke the program, broke the show, broke reality. Are you in 14's garden? Where are you? It's the winter.
Not yet.
Why are you there? Yeah, the boss of the meat mentioned maybe, yes. And Rogue mentioned a boss. Oh, yes, he did, yes.
Here he is.
Ah, there she is.
What happened?
You were there and then you were gone. She's waiting.
Who is?
Poppy.
Poppy's back. That's her house. Wow. Well, her house.
Poppy.
Yay! Is this real though, or is this a dream?
I was with you, and then
we stopped the Rani, and I had to get back home to be here in this house at 7:30 a.m. on the 24th of May. Remember? I kept telling you every time we landed.
24th of May, 2025. I need to get back for Poppy. Never mind.
What?
Poppy's waiting for me. My daughter.
You never said that.
Will I never see her again?
You said I need to get back home.
I've got to be home for Poppy on May the 24th.
I can't wait for you to meet Poppy.
Are these leaks in time, or are these things that...
You were always coming home for Poppy.
They never showed us it.
I got taken away by the robots on the 23rd. For my timeline to get back to normal, I had to be here for Poppy.
New realities, yeah.
Why 7:30?
Right. Bit early for gentlemen callers, Belinda.
This is my mum.
I have heard so much about you.
This is one of the doctors from
At the hospital,
I
yeah.
must bring home a doctor. No, not for you. For me, doctor. I have this pain. It's really... Oh, I've got a concert in Manchester.
I had to come home because your mother...
I'm on nights, so Mum and Dad had Poppy.
Reality rewrote itself, partly.
Poppy, this is Uncle Doctor.
I'm her uncle.
Uncle?
Well, I thought it sounded nice.
Who's her father?
Yeah.
I told you.
Remind me.
Wait, what?
Her father's Richie Akimbola. I've known him since I was 21. Got together and, well, Poppy was born. We're not together anymore. He's a good soul. You'd like him.
I hope he knows how lucky he is to be the father of a girl who is 100% human.
Oh.
Since the day she was born.
What else would she be?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's just the reality's almost rewrote itself with around that wish before.
All is well with the universe.
Had those grips.
Saw Dad trying them out. I think they're under the stairs.
Can I tell you a secret? I can't have children, but if I could,
no.
I wish that she was exactly like you.
Except I brought all the wishes to an end. Clever old me.
God, this is so sad. Because he's...
Yeah, just, thinking.
Yeah, I meant to let go of her.
The gods play tricks, but I beat them.
You did, but did you win, really?
I always win.
Did you, though? But you lost Poppy in some ways, so... But she's still alive, which is good.
Thank you for everything. You've driven me absolutely mad.
So does that mean she's not now the companion?
You're the most amazing man in the world.
That sounds like a goodbye.
I wish we could come with you. I'd love to show Poppy the stars.
Yeah. I was going to say just one time.
Blown up by mad time ladies.
Yeah.
I can't do that to her.
It's been an honor, a nightmare, and a triumph.
Maybe when she's grown up, you could come back, take me to Neptune.
I'd like that.
I'd love that. Will I ever see you again, or do you never go back?
I hope you'll see me again. Not like this.
What does that mean?
No. He's going to change his face.
I've got to go.
Just... Why does it feel like there's something I've forgotten?
That's our lives.
What, I love you?
We travel in and out of the slipstreams of time. Beautiful things can be forgotten, but they still happened somewhere. I think one thing remains. I love you.
Oh.
And I love you.
He said it.
That will never change.
Oh. Why did that bit of space look really familiar? It's just really weird.
I don't want to do this alone.
You know when you see a shot and it looks like something different? Why is the TARDIS shutting down? Or getting ready to change?
I'm never alone with you. Joy to the world!
Joy! Oh!
That is exactly the word.
What joy?
This has been an absolute joy.
Oh my god. Gorgeous. Like a star. Like a supernova. Who is it? Rose? What? How? What? I've blown the mic probably then. I'm so sorry. What? What? Was that Billie Piper? How? Is she the Doctor? You know, in the Day of the Doctor, you know, there was the thing with her face and he remembered her. Is that her, maybe, instead of it actually... What? I love Rose. That's what the shot reminded me of. Burning up a supernova. That. Is she Rose, though? Is it just her face? Like Capaldi's face? I'm so sorry, I'm sniffing. Or like Capaldi's face wasn't Capaldi as the Roman. It was a different character. It just said introducing Billie Piper. I blanked at the credits. I'm so confused. You saw me crying so much in that episode. I'm so sorry. He wishes to see the faces of old. And then, yeah, the burning up a supernova thing was where I knew that location from. I think that's that same location as that. Sure, it's the same. And introducing Billie Piper, yeah. Maybe something to do with Bad Wolf or the TARDIS, like a visualization of the TARDIS, like we saw before. Now I can rejoin the internet and witness the whirlwind of controversy about her, about why the hell she's back. I'm so my brain. I saw her face, and you know when you see someone, you recognize them, and I was like, because I was expecting a new face. And I saw her. It was like when I saw Tennant back, weirdly. Tennant and Rose, obviously. When I saw Tennant back, and that's on the channel as well. When I saw Tennant back, I screamed, and I pretty much did the what thing. With that, I kind of thought, oh, maybe they're going to get Tennant back, because there was a whole thing about, are they going to get Tennant back or not? And then with this, I'm like, is that Rose? It took me 2 seconds to go, is that Billie Piper? Like, everybody's confusion at her, the finale, the confusion, the regeneration, all the things. Okay. What did you guys think? I loved it. Oh, because it's a female again. Is that what they're saying it? It's a woman again. Oh, no.
No women. I'm afraid very intelligent women repulse and frighten me.
I bet that's what they're moaning about, isn't it? And it could be anybody. Does it matter who it is? I got very confused. I'm confused. Why? Why is she back? How is she back? Why is it is meant to be the Doctor, right? Maybe the Doctor partially imploded to the TARDIS helps to regenerate as like a partial face for a time being, because it couldn't latch onto a new face, so it just took an old face because of where they were. Maybe I need to look that up. Here, is it that? Could be wrong. But you know, I think it's one of those moments where shock is going to be setting in still, and it's going to take me a while to go, wait, Rose is the Doctor for now? Like, she's in the place of the Doctor? I really hope that they make, like, when are they meant to be bringing that back? When are they meant to be doing, is it going to be like a momentary thing of, oh wait, sorry, I glitched into Rose for a second, now I'm the new Doctor, maybe, just because they haven't cast anybody yet? Do you think that's why? So I said in there that I love Jodie, but I didn't like her writing. In this, I really liked her as a Doctor. Her writing, even in the bit that we saw in this, the tiny bit that we saw in this, amazing. If she was written like that, there's a little hints of things that she was doing that were very similar to what old Doctors had done, like Tennant. We didn't get any of that before. We kind of got it, but she almost seemed like this is what I always thought, she always seemed like a play school teacher or something. Like they were trying to write her for children. And I know the Doctor is kind of like a children's character. It's there for family, I know. But in this, fantastic. The different writers, I know, but fantastic. Season 3 being an if. No, you're kidding, they've not renewed. Not a when. Shooty couldn't put his career on hold. Makes sense, I suppose, so they've probably put her in as a placeholder, Rose in as a placeholder, Billie Piper in as a placeholder. I loved her as a companion. Like, she was my companion at one point, and then it became Clara, so. Allegedly, originally, Poppy is forgotten. Unit celebrates with a big party and it ends with Susan watching on. Oh, is this the original story of what they were going to do? Unit celebrates with a big party and it ends with Susan watching on and Poppy is with her. I found it weird though that we had Susan. This is of the implication being that she was Susan's mother. Poppy was Susan. Oh, yes, because Poppy would be the Doctor's daughter. Yeah, the Doctor's daughter. And it's funny when he was saying that, and I was, you know, when they said about, oh, you've got a daughter, Doctor, and I was thinking, well, yeah, and you also got a granddaughter. That's why I said that. Meaning that you would have had a daughter at some point to have the granddaughter, surely. Was it though that she was actually his granddaughter from Gallifrey, or was that, because it wasn't it that she wasn't his actual granddaughter, but he treated her like a daughter, sorry, like a granddaughter, and she called him Grandad? Because I'm sure in the classics, she is, or is this only in the pilot episode that she is from another planet, not Gallifrey? I think that was only the pilot episode and then they changed that. I actually really liked the way they pulled it off in the pilot, to be fair. of the classics, and she's got this weird, eerie, alien-esque atmosphere to her. I just want her back. I don't know why they had. I really love that they brought her back for those minor little bits, but I really wish they had her in it for longer.
It was very exciting. I mean, incredible sets. I mean, to work where all that money was being flung at it. You felt it. You felt you were being embraced by all this money, which was rather nice.
Because I think fans were expecting to see a bit more of you than they did. Did you film?
Sorry to disappoint them.
Did you film a few more scenes than actually?
Yeah, well, I think enough people out there know by now that something extra was filmed and wasn't shown. So yes, of course, there were a couple more episodes, which, because of some changes that had to be made, didn't make sense. Once the changes had been made, didn't actually make sense. So they obviously had to film something else that went with those changes. Shame though, I'd love to have done it. And the bit I did do, I really enjoyed doing. And I loved seeing it. I sort of looked as though I was floating in space. And you still got to find me, grandfather. I'm waiting for that.
Well, it does. I think it sets you up to potentially come back in future. It does very much leave that door open.
Yeah.
And so you'd would that be an immediate yes?
Oh yeah.
You were asked to come back again. Yeah.
I think everybody knows that.
Yeah, it was not the original ending of the episode. They reshot in February to let Ncuti depart. No. Kinda wish we'd seen who the hell the boss is. So, wait. So the series isn't renewed yet, and we didn't get any wrap up to who that boss was. We got that as like a little cliffhanger for whatever's coming next. Yeah, the bit with the shrinking jacket. I was looking at what they were doing, and I thought they just kept folding it. And it was only as she kept looking at it, and I then cut back to them with this jacket. I'm going, wait, that jacket's smaller. What are they doing? I thought they just kept folding it. And then when she cut back to her and then back to it again, and it was really small, I went, oh my god, yeah, the jacket's shrinking. What the heck? Still a little bit wishy-washy with the fact that the Rani is in it for like an episode and a bit, and then, oh, she's been gulped down. Did throw me off a bit, because I thought she was going to be in it for a while, and that I don't know what they would have done, maybe captured her or something, and that she'd then escape. The Rani was a classic villain that everybody loved, and yes, okay, you've brought her back, but then why only for such a short time? Mel waited for the lift all the way up just to ride her moped through the unit control room. Oh yeah, that's a really good point actually. She was there just riding into the lift. All the way to the top and then riding out again, because it wasn't on the ground floor, was it? I just assumed in my head, oh okay, it's ground floor. Did they think of that when they were making the episode? It's quite funny. They should have shown clips of her in the lift. That would have been a bit of comic relief. Anyone else a wee bit uncomfortable with the interaction between Conrad and the Rani? Yeah, the bit when she was just a bit all over him, and he was like, oh, something mistress, and she goes, well, you are kind of cute, and I'll eat strawberries out of your dimples or something. I was like, all right, calm down, you know. So also it's a family show. Loved. I hope now we get Mrs. Flood as the Rani though. She fully embodies it. Anita Dobson as the Rani. The Time Lords being sterile thing, I thought was a very strange thing to have in there, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, exactly. Like Susan, I'd say River was born from the...
Spoilers.
Ignore what I said if you've not got to that stage in the old stories. By the way, I love that bit where Anita went through the time doors to see the classic episodes, and that was a great touch. I wanted to see more of that. It reminded me of when Clara did that thing where she went through time. RTD bringing By Generation into the show to make a Two Ronnies reference. I'm not the only one that picked up on the Two Ronnies thing when he said, it's goodbye from me. Yeah, that's why I went, it's goodbye from him. Christmas special with Billy Piper. It would be, I was going to say, do you know what would be really good? If we had 15, technically 16 now, maybe, or this like half 15 into 16. I was gonna say maybe she's a split from Ncuti, but that doesn't work. Technically though, Tennant's Doctor and now Billy Piper are the one and the same. If they are to meet back up for any reason, he is going to be so confused, and I really want to see that, or something between them. I really want to see that. The best theory is the Doctor pumped regeneration energy into the TARDIS, which was once part of Rose, and the TARDIS was able to manifest herself for a bit. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Like they did with the TARDIS before, where the TARDIS became a human, but the TARDIS helped the Doctor to become this kind of like halfway between the Doctor and the TARDIS, maybe, and gave her the face of Rose.
It was always the plan to do this amount of seasons.
Wait, when did they film this? They carefully did not show when this was, because the production date would be below. I wonder if they did film it with that and then they've cropped that out. Because this was the finale scene, which they would have had to shoot separately. I'm looking to see whether or not it says a date elsewhere. It doesn't. Sometimes cameras are dated, but yeah, these aren't.
It was always the plan to do this amount of seasons.
You sure? I don't think it was. I think you were meant to do the 3rd season, like you originally did state, unless he got information wrong and he just messed up a little bit and was like, oh, no, sorry, I said 3 seasons. If you don't know, he said 3 seasons, I believe, on a Graham Norton show. And I don't know if there was evidence of this somewhere, or if it was the audiences that were there at the time said, oh, yeah, but he did state 3 seasons, or someone then mention about the 3 seasons that they saw when filming, or something like that. Anyway, 3 seasons was mentioned, and then it was said that they removed that segment from the episode. Whether or not it was, maybe it went out as that, and then they removed that segment because it was wrong information. Not necessarily wrong, but it was supposed to be real. Like, that was supposed to be what they were going to do. But he announced it too early, and then obviously the 3rd got cancelled. Yeah. Methinks he's telling a bit of porcupines. And also, is this him from the end of the 1st season? You know, when he's got... What was the... When he's arguing... I've got sinus problems today, by the way, because I'm currently filming this the same day that I filmed the previous video, in case you're unaware. As in, as I say the previous video, I mean the previous Doctor Who behind the scenes section. Yeah. Is he filming this the same day that he did, or is this a scene from the end of the 1st season? Yeah.
Into the vortex. What is this?
Yes, he is. I should have just watched the episode.
A role that demands a lot of you physically and...
Oh, it's going back over some of his best pieces.
Emotionally and mentally. The actors playing the Doctor are only actors playing the Doctor. Unfortunately, we are...
Yep. Wait. We saw a date. Oh, that's cool. We see a comp of the dinosaur in that. I'll go back into that in a second, but...
And emotionally and mentally.
I want to hear what he says first, and then we'll...
Is the plan to do this amount of seasons? Into the vortex. Because it's a role that demands a lot of you physically and emotionally and mentally.
I've got to pause it at times because of copyright. I'm going to be copyright claimed anyway, so I'm mostly playing it in full, but I don't know if I'm playing this full thing, if it will just be blocked or copyright struck, hence why I'm pausing at times.
The actors playing the Doctor are only actors playing the Doctor, unfortunately.
Yeah, so this is when they did the filming of the Christmas episode. I just realised, same director, same director of photography, DOP, that's what it is, who did the reshoot scenes of the... I'm calling it the reshoot scenes because they are reshot of the what happens with the regen scene.
We are mere mortals.
That was
Would love to have the energy and the youth to be able to do this full time for the rest of my life, but my knees are telling me it's time.
So there's the knees thing again. Maybe he means because it being such a regular job, day in, day out, that he had to do for months and obviously years on end, in comparison to other things, like if he's on stage doing Broadway things, like the recent run that he's doing with The Importance of Being Earnest, I think it is, which, fun fact, I may also have watched the film of that, the original film, and I may also be bringing that to the channel for Easter. Possibly. Yeah. If you know that I've seen that as an uncut already, then you'll know I have seen the film as an uncut, but might have been putting the files together for doing it as a reaction coming to the channel soon. So yeah. And just fun fact that I thought about doing it, and then when I looked into it a bit more, I was then going, oh yeah, this is the show with Shooty in it, which is funny. So it's nice to be able to pair one. And I'll make mention, if I remember to, I'll make mention in that video in the trivia section at the end about Shooty also doing a version of that show. I'm fairly sure it's The Importance of Being Earnest anyway.
It's felt lovely, the final couple of weeks. It's felt like the right time.
Yeah, sorry, the thing about the knees, just really quickly, the thing about the knees. I think it's funny that he mentions about the knees, but then goes on to do so many other big roles that regard usage of his body in big ways, like being on stage and, was it dancing or ice skating or something? Wasn't there something like that? But yeah, maybe he means regular use. Hang on, but also, how old is he? Isn't Shooty my age? I think. Let me look it up. I think he's my age. So I'm 36. I know. You may be thinking, wait, you're only 36? Or maybe you're thinking, oh my God, you're 36 already? What? You don't look it. I get many comments of both things. Let's look up Shooty. Sorry, he's 33, so he's slightly younger than me. 3 years younger than me. And he's already moaning about his knees. Okay. It shouldn't be, but okay.
Timing and the right energy.
Oh, it's good to see. We get like the full shots of... I'm so sorry, I've been talking so much. Oh, we get shots... But this is what I wanted to see, yeah. The ones I was speaking with. I mainly wanted to see if they were dated on these. But yeah, this is standalone shots from the regen.
Energy and yeah, it's felt melancholic and bittersweet. It's
we got. Oh, did we not get that in another episode? In another behind the scenes, we got the
sweet.
Look, the shots of them riding the bike, and they're from the episode with the big cloud. I think. I don't know. I can't remember.
A magical role that will demand a lot from you, but if you give a lot to it, it will give you a lot back. It was a real pleasure and honor.
I have to admit, he's one of my favourite New Who doctors. I've had, there's Tennant was a huge one for me. Capaldi was more so an even bigger one now, I think, because to me it was originally Tennant was my doctor because he was he's the first one I watched. He wasn't. Eccleston. I started watching Rose 2005, literally the day that I put out the penultimate, if things have worked out correctly, the day, because it's today, the day I'm filming this is the anniversary, the 21st anniversary of New Who, of the day they put Rose out. But obviously the day you're seeing this is actually the Saturday after, or the Sunday after, depending on which day I decide to put it out. But the day I put this video out was a couple of days ago for you guys out there, if that makes sense. Timey-wimey, yeah. But at that time, obviously, Eccleston was the first doctor I watched. Tennant was, I think, my doctor at first. And I think he still probably is. But over time, as I have got to love other Doctors more and still obviously love Tennant's stuff. It's been so long since I've seen his stuff because I saw it when it first went out. Whereas now I've seen, you know, Matt Smith, and I don't know what it is, but I don't forget Matt Smith because he's the 11th Doctor, he's the one straight after, but I think it's because Tennant was such a big part of my life. Watching him was such a big thing. And then when we lost him, when he changed to Matt Smith, part of me sort of went, oh, okay, they've changed the Doctor, which is probably what a lot of people thought. If if Capaldi was their favourite, like I'm about to tell you about mine, if Capaldi was their favourite, then they move on to Whittaker. But then they're going to be like, but it wasn't as good. Do you know what I mean? And yes, the writing isn't as great and I'd still stand by that. The writing is not great with Whittaker, but I love Jodie Whittaker. She's a phenomenal actress. She is amazing. I've got a signed picture back there of Whittaker's, thanks to a very good friend of mine. And yeah, I've got such a tie with her Doctor I love, but Capaldi for me was a huge favourite, especially because I think a lot of the ways that I have changed over the years, I used to be very similar to Tennant in some ways, not himself, but, you know, as the 10th Doctor. And I used to love the way he would just sort of parade around and do his thing and be very, I don't know, just the way he was. I love that. Whereas now I feel like I'm kind of a bit sort of the way Capaldi is with some of the things he does and says. And it's just quite funny that I actually have grey hair now. So there are days where I'll wear like when I went to see the Doctor Who. I'll get back into the behind the scenes in a second, but the day that I went to the Doctor Who museum, which is on a video, in case you didn't know, I released that in the classic Dalek Invasion of Earth video. It's me going to the museum and I dress up as Capaldi's Doctor for it. All I do is put my normal jacket on with a white collar shirt on with no ties, done all the way up to the top. My hair is just as it normally is, and I'm wearing my black Ray-Ban-esque glasses. They're not Ray-Bans, they're different, but yeah, I'm wearing those. And I saw some people dressed up as like 13, Jodie's Doctor, and as I can't. Oh, that was it. I was going to say I can't remember who he was meant to be. He was cosplaying as Eccleston's Doctor, as the 9th, and because I said love your costumes, and bear in mind my outfit was pretty much just standard outfit that I would wear on a daily basis, but I had worn it specifically in that way, with like the collar all the way up to the top and stuff, to mimic Eccleston's, to mimic Capaldi's outfit. Oh, and also I wore, which you didn't see in the video, unless I showed shots from further away, but I wore my checkered grey and white trousers, which to me are very similar to what William Hartnell would wear as the Doctor. That was why I wore those specifically. And I think maybe Capaldi wears those as well at one point. I'm sure I've seen a photo of him wearing them. Anyway, I naturally had those from years back when I did a birthday thing and I had those trousers. But yeah, so it's a natural outfit, and someone actually said to me, they were like, "Oh, I love your outfit. I love the cosplay, the Capaldi cosplay." I was, "Oh, thanks." Wasn't even trying it, but I had sort of done it for that reason. But yeah. Anyway.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've been joined by a face familiar to all of us, of course.
I wanted to go back. Hang on. It was that first shot. Yeah, there she is. I was like, I'm sure I saw Jodie there. Yeah, she is.
Good afternoon, everyone. We've been joined by a face familiar to all of us, of course. Jodie Whittaker, everybody!
Yeah. Oh, I love her.
I'm like an excited child. I feel so
Oh, and there's that wig. There's the wig.
hyperactive. And
Because I when I was watching the episode, I was going, I'm sure that's a wig. I think they revealed it was a wig.
I feel completely in my like skin because I've got my costume on.
That costume, by the way, is fantastic. I love that she has, because I don't think it's the official one, she has her own version of it that she would wear during COVID, during the lockdown, the pandemic. She would use it and do little videos for kids and stuff. And I think when she was able to, I think she then went to visit children as the doctor, which is what some of the doctors have done in the past. Like, I think Tennant did it. I don't know if anybody else did it, though. I can't remember. But she's done it, though.
And that still fits, thank God. You're very
So that is her original outfit.
decorated. I don't like it.
Yeah, I have to admit, wait, so is that her saying she didn't like her TARDIS? Because I wasn't a fan of that. To me, it looked like spider legs, and I do not like spiders. But I didn't like the lava kind of arm work that was coming off the main console.
In my like skin because I've got my
It was too dark.
costume on and
That still fits, thank God. You're very decorated. I don't like it.
So it's really funny then that she, after her entire time as the Doctor, which was a fair while, it wasn't a huge time, but it was a fair while still. I forget, one, how long ago that was, and two, how long she was in duration of being the Doctor. I think that's also because we had a lot of going on in the world at that time. And I forget.
Does it really need to be bigger? And everything just feels at home, but
I have to admit, though, they did make the TARDIS huge.
but wonderfully different as well. Like, you are in someone else's TARDIS and you're in someone else's environment.
No, but I kind of want it back. Imagine if they did it. Everyone's saying about, getting Tennant back, which I do kind of wonder after what we did at the finale, because as of filming, I haven't edited the episode yet, but you will have seen my thoughts on the finale and everything that happened. I do think that for the Christmas special, we are, or in my eyes, I think it's the best option that we're going to have Billie Piper appear as the Doctor, but it isn't the Doctor. And I, in my head, am thinking, oh, it's going to be Bad Wolf Doctor, where it's going to be the Bad Wolf inhabiting, which if you don't know, Bad Wolf is like it's the TARDIS. It was something that, it's confusing, but it was like watch the other, I can't fully explain it here, but it was part of Rose that was then put into the TARDIS from what I remember. But I wondered if maybe it come out, re-inhabited the Doctor's body during this moment of time, because it was saying you need to go and get the 14th Doctor. I'm trying to remember the numbers in my head, but you need to go and get the 14th Doctor to make you whole again, to unbigenerate. So it would be Billie Piper as Bad Wolf, going as part TARDIS, part Bad Wolf, to find Tennant, to reform. Maybe that's how they can do like a whole, oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen you. What? Rose? There's the whole meeting there. I know RTD said, Tennant's never coming back. I feel like that would be the best way to bring him back, to reseal up that whole thing and not have the bi-generation thing going on with the Doctor, because it does make it a little awkward. As much as anyone says it's not, a big thing happens on Earth and this other Doctor doesn't just come out of retirement to help out for some reason. I know he's in retirement, but still. So yeah, that would be a good way if they have the Bad Wolf Doctor re-merge with the 14th Because they could do it as, they see each other, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. Then they go and they kiss or something or hug, and they then merge back into themselves. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah. I say the kiss thing because of the whole I love you thing. Or is it I love you? Do you remember there was the lines that, yeah, that's it. It's Tennant saying it to Rose. And he goes, and then it gets cut off as if he's about to say, I love you, which is what we get Rogue saying. He goes, I love, and then it gets cut off. And you go, oh, it's like Tennant and Rose all over again. But yeah, anyway, sorry.
Presence of the Doctor. Yeah, it's all a bit timey-wimey. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, I love it.
What's wrong?
To be a part of a regen, literally together, is
great big ball of timey-wimey stuff.
So special, because I didn't get to do it with David, and I didn't get to do it with Peter either. It's all done in the magic of television.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Goodbye, Doctor.
And it's the good that they were on stage together. They got to have time on screen, in studio together. I can't wait to edit that scene because obviously I've not done it yet. But
Welcome to the Time Hotel.
this whole thing, I really like. We had her back. She is very good. Kind of wish we saw a bit more of the hotel, to be fair. Or they played a bit more with the hotel, but I know the hotel was abandoned. Like they had to abandon the hotel at some point.
If you'd like to come with me, sir.
I've got to say, thank you, Stephen Moffat, for the creation of Anita.
Yes, I forgot. Yeah, that was Moffat that created her. I always think it's RTD. I don't know why.
And the Time Hotel. There was that balcony ending.
I'm not going to lie. I think if we had someone take over, if RTD was leaving, which I think he's supposed to be leaving potentially after the Christmas special, I do honestly wish, I do think it should be Moffat, because almost, if not every episode that he has done, I have really liked the Christmas special. Then, if it was Moffat, because I didn't realise. There's certain elements of it I wasn't that keen on, but for the most part, I thought they did really well, especially with Anita's character. And then also, it's probably it's a weird angle to have her out there, so unpaused. But then there's other episodes that he's written before that I absolutely loved. So.
To the Doctor's death in mind for years. And I was always thinking, how does he get out of that?
Anita!
It just so happens that she just turns up all of a sudden. Oh, I just realised. No, they're not. Well, I was going to say, are his glasses meant to be the Capaldi glasses, but they're not. They are just Ray-Bans in general.
Time Hotel. There was that balcony ending, falling to the Doctor's death in mind for years. And I was always thinking, how does he get out of that?
Anita!
Or I say Ray-Bans, they're like them because they don't have the logo. But.
Hello, Doctor.
Oh!
And then Stephen comes along and invents a character who has magic doors with a magic key.
Which is very, if you think about, because I think I might have mentioned this, especially the appearance of the door, and that reminds me a lot of Loki, Marvel's Loki, which is funny, especially because this was a Disney budget episode. Disney, Marvel. Yeah.
And I was like, well, that is the simplest solution.
And action.
So they did. I wondered, and I think I did say it in the episode. I think I did anyway. Obviously, they show the episode from Classic Who, but I wondered if the Dalek passing in front of her was a rotoscoped Dalek reversed from the episode itself, or because it looked so 3D, if they really did get the same kind of Dalek back, or if maybe they just rotoscoped, like they just had superimposed the Dalek that they could get for this shot over the top of the classic episode. So
I've just seen a Dalek, an actual Dalek. I thought it was just archive footage. I didn't
yeah, this is exactly what I thought.
know I was actually going to say Dalek until today, so I am full of joy.
See, that's what she saw, just Dalek. Yeah, because this was the only shot.
Okay, so one of the greatest.
So was that I really hope that was a true reaction she had. If she did not know, and then she get to open the door and be like, "There's actually a Dalek there? What?"
Things ever is to work with a Dalek. Russell had written, Anita opens the door and finds herself seeing John Pertwee in the Day of the Daleks from 1973.
Yeah. There they go.
So we have a little flashback, and I said, well, can we maybe have a Dalek in the foreground to tie it all together? And everyone...
It makes sense doing that. Oh, there you go. Yes, this is what they did. They reshot the Dalek and re-superimposed that same Dalek over the footage.
I said, yes.
I'm so
Oh, so maybe in the footage that in the original episode there isn't a Dalek passing in front.
chuffed. Steph is actually chuffed. There's a real person in the Dalek, Simon. It's amazing.
That's it. That's my one
Bring the Daleks back, please.
experience with a Dalek, but it's a childhood dream come true.
Yeah, there you go. This is it. This is what I was saying. In the episode, they might have merged the fingers together with the outfit a bit better, but look at that. I wondered if that was, what's her name? If that was Anita in there.
Dalek, Simon.
Or is that
it's
that?
amazing.
Is it that guy?
That's it. That's my one experience with a Dalek, but it's a childhood dream come true.
Love it. Yeah, this here. Where the fingers are at the bottom. No, I was going to say they've merged it. Because I thought they were just goopy fingers dripping down, or like long tentacle things going on the ends of their fingers, but they're not.
So the Seekers are mysterious creatures. Irani actually has a tradition in the
I like the Seekers. The outfit is so cool.
old days of having kind of slaves and servants. So
But she has got that. I don't know necessarily how Kate O'Mara's character is, but Archie's version of it. I'm not going to say anything. She's got a very dominating personality.
These are kind of creatures in
I like that with the blue light.
thrall to her, and they're at work.
Action.
997776.
They looked like extraterrestrial, creepy.
Wait, there's a bit.
And they're at work.
Action.
99.
Because I think it's like a leather on the table or something that can lift slightly, and then when they're doing this with their fingers, it manipulates the surface of the table as well, so it lifts slightly.
7776.
You can see it in this shot
They
here.
looked like extraterrestrial, creepy opticians.
Yeah, but the face thing, yeah, kind of very clinical as well with the optician stuff.
But I really like their fashion.
Yeah,
And that
I did as well.
It's going to be next year's Halloween costume because it is just
Yeah.
spectacular. My favourite part is their fingers
This is what I was saying, yeah.
covered in latex.
It's latex. That was it, latex.
So
That's what I was thinking, like a rubbery, I said leather, but you know what I mean. That.
holding this position for quite a long time can be quite tiring on the arms. It's
So it's better having the fingers.
quite an interesting little feel, actually, because the board that we've got our fingers all plugged into does look really, really cool. Like we are sort of dipping our fingers into oil. It does look amazing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me when I see the episode. It's like the ends of the fingers are sort of drenched in the oil, and they're dipping in and out of it, which is probably what it's supposed to look like. But.
Excellent. Seek and ye shall find.
The process of getting all of this put on is about 2.5 hours, I'd say, just for the
That's not too bad. Most prosthetics is a lot longer than that, but that's That's pretty good. Mind you, how many days?
Six itself. And then we've got costume, which is another half an hour to get into this thing.
The headpiece for the Seekers.
Yeah, I really like this headpiece. I'd love to have one, just like put it in the background.
And it's based on the opticians for Opters. And yeah.
So it's actually based on opticians. The reason I like it, not because I want to be an optician or anything, but because it reminds me of cameras. It's like a futuristic camera. Like they're trying to shoot 8D videos or something.
We sort of took that sort of concept and tried to make it a bit more alien and sort of a bit more of a real feel to it. A lot of 3D printing went into it, yeah, concept designs. The reason we chose to do that is keep it...
Oh, there's the table without the top on it.
To it, yeah.
There, look. So I wonder what was underneath that. Or if maybe they do have to hover their fingers there. But I didn't think they had to.
Concept designs. The reason we chose to do that is keep it lightweight. It's going to be on the performer's head all day, so we just chose to 3D print the whole thing.
It's really cool when it moves.
It's 3D printed? I did see a light flashing on there a minute ago, I thought. And that was where I thought, oh, maybe it's when they said it was 3D printed. On the left of it here, it flashes, I think.
To do that is keep it lightweight.
Oh, it's her phone.
It's going to be on the performer's head all day, so we just chose to 3D print the whole thing.
It's really cool when it moves.
Today's the final day.
Yes, they are. They're camera lenses.
And yeah.
Did not see any shots of it moving. So probably was one or two, but I did not see it. And if I saw it, I probably would have thought, oh, it's digitally animated in. Not for real.
It's going to be really sad when it's over because it's been such a fun experience, but definitely something I'd like to do again, I think.
So that was, I think I just said May. I like to see the timeline of when they film stuff. Sorry.
Today's the final.
Also, I wondered if that was the controller that they used for the little robot in Robot Revolution. But...
Day. And yeah, it's going to be really sad when it's over because it's been such a fun experience.
Also, this is my favourite shot that they did. That straight on shot. I think we see that the first time we see the robot.
But
or wherever they are, the creature.
Definitely something I'd like
May, yeah.
to do again, I think.
If we die here today, I love you lot.
Just shut up and go!
One thing I wasn't as keen on with this new Who stuff is, and I know there is a lot in, modern Who, but first RTD era and so forth, is the CGI. There's so much of it. Like we get the shots of the Rani flying, and it's just, other than her and the vehicle, it's CG, and I'm just not a fan. To me, I know that it's shot on that stuff, and I like it when it's real sets. But I know they need to expand the universe and expand shots with using CGI, but shoot most of it real. They can't really have her flying in the sky, I know, but there's ways they could have got around it. I don't know. Even if they shot it on like the surround screens, the virtual screens, they would have looked great still. And this isn't bad, don't get me wrong, it's not bad, but I'm just not a fan of a lot of production budget being put into CGI just to kind of go, oh, it's CGI, okay.
It was very fun to shoot. I felt like the Green Goblin.
Yes, it is very Green Goblin-esque. Do I make mention of that? I don't think I do. But
and it looks epic and incredible.
What? Did I do not remember this.
Flying through a bone beast skeleton, whereas actually
I've yet to edit this episode, but I do not remember. I think the ending of that completely blanked my mind for the rest of the episode. I remember Wish World, and then I remember the ending of the Reality War, and obviously what happens with the cube thing with Poppy and Varda. which I think is how you say her name. Which I did not use any of that footage when I did my trailer on purpose, because I thought I don't want to spoil anything. So I purposely did not use any of the latter half of the episode other than what happens at the very end, because, you know, the regen. Because you are aware, most people are aware by now that, well, 99% of people are aware that he does regenerate. But I didn't include what else happens.
Just in a green room, hopped on a gizmo that was
That's how they
controlled by a man called Phil. That sat to my right.
And not Phil Sims.
And it was cool. One of those like action hero-y moments.
Nice that Phil got a shout out there. See, there it didn't look too bad, but
I summon you, creator of the Time Lord.
I needed something.
Oh, don't get me started with Omega. See, I have not seen Classic Who, so I've seen some of it. Don't get me wrong, but I've not got this part of it. I don't know Omega, but the way Omega looks, I like the design of it in theory, or on paper. I like the design of it. I think it's a cool look. But I believe they've changed it from the original look. And if they had done it with some kind of like big actual skeleton creature thing, like a physical thing, I think it would have been better. Instead, we got this horrific digital mush of a character who just felt like a hollow ghost of something that we've had previously. Like, we're like, oh, how do we do this alien? Okay, let's give you it digitally.
To be the
or this god, I should say.
ultimate experiment for the Rani. She's very much more of an old school Time Lord and missing the Time Lord as the ultimate experiment for breaking open the world and finding out what's on.
Also, they changed him to be that big skeleton, I think.
That story just naturally turned to the legacy of Doctor Who, which is the oldest and greatest Time Lord of all, is Omega.
Omega,
He's the first Time Lord, I think they said.
creator of the Time Lords.
Or the creator.
Now, how to bring him home?
The arrival of Omega is one of the greatest stories ever. A creature held together only by will. He's been banished, he's been exiled, he's been...
Oh, is that what it is? So this is one thing, I need to see the original stories, but it's going to be a while.
in a different dimension, and that willpower has now turned him.
Yeah, like that shot. I don't like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, the textures on it are terrible, but they don't look realistic. It looks rubbery and plastic and digital. The way it lands as well is very digital. Like, the reason I say I complain about this is because, and while I was watching it, I went, silence will fall. It reminds me a lot of the Silence look. It's almost identical to the Silence, the skeletal form. So why not have something more physical? And then maybe you could green screen and scale. Do you know what I mean? Like, they could be in that room. You could have someone, maybe they did, maybe they had someone with a physical costume and then manipulate the body area to make it look more, you know, rotted away. Love the voiceover though.
Well, we have to get the scale of it right. Once you worked out the scale, it means that we have to stick with it.
Sorry, you just see, you could see that they opened it with string, with rope. Why did they not open it just with like a mechanical? I suppose it's for the one shot of them opening it and that's saying keeping it open, but still.
Which means we have to use the camera angles and the lenses we've already agreed, so that when it's all put together, yes, he will appear 30 foot tall. I really wanted a bit.
Wait.
Which means we have to use the camera angle.
So the way they said it reminds me of, you know, when they say they shoot two things like a real human on set and they'll have lower camera angles and then they shoot it from another angle, like when they do stuff like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, that kind of thing. They shoot it from one angle and then when they shoot the other angle, when it's superimposed together, it looks like they're bigger than they actually are. So I wondered if...
Well, we have to get the scale of it right. Once you've worked out the scale, it means that we have to stick with that, which means we have to use the camera angles and the lenses we've already agreed, so that when it's all put together, yes, he
So that's what it looked like before.
will appear 30 foot tall. I really wanted a big surprise. So there's the Omega looming over everyone. Archie's character, the Ronnie, thinks she's going to best him with a sonic screwdriver. And you
look at the back end of it. What's going on there? That weird rippling effect on the back end stuff. Look.
Screwdriver, and you suddenly he grabs character, the Ronnie, thinks she's going to best him with a sonic screwdriver.
There.
And you suddenly he grabs her. And
I thought she was going to rip her head off. But...
And we have a very practical thing to do. We've got to grab an actor. We've got to hoist her up in the air. Very, very difficult to do with an actor because...
That surprised me. Because I thought maybe the first shot of her would have been like that. Of her just being lifted off the ground. And they would then use that as like the lift off the ground shot. I didn't think the rest of it was. I just suppose they need to superimpose on green screen, is what I thought.
She's not a stunt performer.
Yeah, like that, there. I did not realise, one, that it wasn't a stunt double, and two, that wasn't just her superimposed. Obviously, it technically is, but you know what I mean. It wasn't her shot somewhere else, or a CGI version of her that was superimposed in the hands, or just, you know, modelled into the hands.
I think the first time they put me on the wires, I was a little bit, oh my God, what's happening? And then I was like flying. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, this bit here, so.
Travelling, spinning and rising.
We arrived at the idea that actually he's going to lower her like an olive into his mouth and then just drop her in, which you always want to see when you're going to get rid of a villain. You want to see that look of realisation that, oh my God, I'm going to die. And
I did like, though, I will say this, I did like her comeuppance for all of the evil that she's done, past, present, whatever, that she's just gone, just like that. He's just plucked you out and just ate you. Reminds me a lot of, with the BFG, very weird relevancy to this, but the BFG with the other giants, isn't there something like they or is it, am I thinking of the storybook or something different, where they're like, they eat people? Reminds me of that.
Archie was absolutely up for it.
Yeah, see, that shot was the only one I say out of them all I thought was really well done. When they show this transformation,
for it.
That there. But how I wondered if they'd done this was that this was a practical hand and that she was in the vice grip of that, and this was on like an arm. Kind of how they did King Kong, where they had the arm come down and the real actor, obviously that was Fay Ray, but the real actor was in the arm. Oh, and you hear, I didn't realise, I forgot about that. You hear the bones, so it's not just she's disappeared inside, she's dead. Oh, it's nice to see the set though. This is probably one of the only times we're now going to see the set. Unless we see it in the... Oh, what's it called? In the Christmas film. The Christmas special. Because I presume then when they do things after that, they may not use this set. I don't know. Maybe they will. Just trying to see if there was anything in there which was unusual that I hadn't seen before. There's random shots of CCTV. There's a shot of Buckingham Palace for some reason. It's just fascinating to see, like, maps of London.
We're on set today, and it's Dara's last day. I love her.
He still say, mind you, it was way after this that she chose the way to say her name. There was an interview that I think I've included where she says how to specifically say her name, so I try to say it correctly.
I love ending her journey showing why she had a reason all that time for wanting to get home, which she didn't even know herself. She's been gorgeous, and just to be on set with Varada every day has been lovely.
Because that was the point.
journey showing why she had a reason all that time for wanting to get home, which she didn't even know herself.
Sorry, it was occurring to me that I just realised I skipped over him stating the rewrite. This is what he says about the rewrites.
Ron said today.
Because bear in mind, originally, she had no boyfriend, I believe. Yeah, she had no boyfriend. Well, no, she did have a boyfriend, turned out he was in AI. But then he didn't. You know, she's been travelling with the doctor the entire time. But then when she gets home, she's got a child with the guy who, if you think about it, in this world, she's never met him, but she remembers it.
It's Varida's last day. I love her spirit. I love ending her journey showing.
I did like her. I thought she was very good.
Why she had a reason all that time for wanting to get home, which she didn't even know herself. She's been gorgeous, and just to be on set with Varida every day has been lovely.
Because that was the point all this time.
Why? Why did you have to rewrite her entire story to make sense of Poppy? Why? Why did you have to stop her being... I think she's... Is she a nurse still? I don't think she's even a nurse now, is she? Did they make her her mum or something? I can't remember. But I know she's now got a boyfriend/husband. Because I can't remember. Again, this is before I've even edited the episode, so I can't remember. And bear in mind, I watched this, I think April last year. And it's now... When did I watch this? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it was... Last year I watched it. And it's now March the next year.
I had to be here, in this house, at 7:30 a.m. on the 24th of May, remember? Never mind, Miami. Poppy's waiting for me. I can't wait for you.
Yeah, these are the rewrite. Wait! Maybe this part, the Poppy part, maybe was meant to happen all along then, because if you think about it, why would they reshoot this segment?
Never mind.
This segment here. They would have to get someone to redo her hair exactly the same, have the dress, and half of this stuff they got rid of probably in the last season. So they shot this stuff when they did the other stuff. So there were elements that they had originally planned on doing, Poppy being one of them. And they also mention about the husband in these shots. I thought maybe it is a throwaway line, because I thought it was a throwaway line from the scene when she gets to the TARDIS for the first time, when she mentions getting back on that date because something like this, she's got a date with the guy or something. They might show it here.
In Miami, Poppy's waiting for me. I can't wait for you to meet Poppy. The whole time.
Because stuff like that could have been reshot, but it was the big extravagant episode of the 50s. I don't think they would have replicated that just for a couple of shots.
Belinda's just wanted to get back home, but not get back home to Poppy, for Poppy.
Oh!
Isn't she beautiful?
The best. How could I forget?
Because they never existed in the first place, Doctor.
Once you're with your baby, it's like you're not gonna get back in the TARDIS, and you can't take your baby with you because you.
But if you think about it, she technically did go with you.
Putting her in harm's way.
But then there's the whole thing of, I know it's a rewrite,
Okay,
so it's messy.
It's quite sad, but it's also like a totally fulfilling, natural way to end for her as a mother. It's,
I don't buy it. I don't buy her saying this stuff. Because I say this, not because I don't want her to have had a happy ending, the character to have a happy ending, because it'd be great. It's fantastic that she's a mother and she's, all this stuff. Go back to, maybe this is the story they wanted originally. but it's changed so much because her original character that we fell in love with on screen, sorry, it's my stomach, that we fell in love with on screen was her being single and, or at first obviously she was with someone, she was with, or had been with Al, and then she found out, so yeah, she was single at the time of us meeting her again, but she was single, she was a nurse, working God knows how many hours a day, working her ass off as a nurse, doing an incredible job, saving lives, which other than we saw it with Martha, was that the only time we've seen something like that? We've seen someone from like emergency services sort of gone and been I really liked her, and the fact that she did not want to be with the doctor originally. She said, get me home ASAP, which we've never had that pushback from. We've had some pushback, like I think we had some pushback with Rose, possibly Martha. We definitely had a bit of a pushback with Catherine Tate's character, but I don't think we've really had as much pushback or, you know, arguments or pushing back at what the doctor's saying as to what she had, what Belinda had. For her then to have transitioned from being a nurse who was single and also stated, I believe, unless, again, like I'm saying, unless this was written this way because they were going to make her a mother at the end, but it was specifically stated in there that she doesn't want to be a mother. I can't remember when they stated it, but that was said. Only then to make her a mother. It kind of felt that it undermined her original character and just kind of went, well, she's better now. She's a mother now. Like, some people don't want to be mothers. Some people want to be, you know, nurses and you know, not necessarily have to settle down and to be a mum, if that makes sense. Yeah. I hope you understand what I mean.
This is your adventure. This is life. This is more than life.
I don't buy the way she's saying it, as if she's reluctantly going, yeah, well, this is life. This is more than life. Well, she had a life. She had a very good, fulfilling life, saving lives. And I'm not going to lie, she's still doing it now. She's the mother. So I'm not going to stop her from doing that stuff. But they're saying it's either one or the other, pretty much. They're saying it's either the way she was before or the way she's now. And this is a fulfilling life and the other one wasn't. What's that to say to anyone? I've got so much to say. I hope I do explain my thoughts correctly when I do the episode. I might have to add more thoughts after I've edited that together for this finale episode. So if you see any other thoughts, I've added them in. But all of my talk around when I did the live stream is the main stuff that I wanted to talk about. Because this ending frustrated me no end, which I know it did for a lot of people. But
Totally fulfilling, natural way to end for her as a...
The way she says it as well, it to me feels like she's just reluctantly saying it.
Natural way to end for her as a mother. It's, you know, you're...
Like even that she's got this, she's shaking her head as she says it. Body language.
This is your adventure. This is life. This is more than life.
I don't like it.
But we know he's human by birth. We just don't know where in time and space.
Oh yeah, there's this part, yes, when I believe she then adopts the baby.
This he's from Dewey.
He's a foundling.
But also, at this point in time, because I can't remember what happens with the story, do they ever say anything about this whole baby can grant wishes, can do things? Did that get then taken back, reverted back? Or is this just always a wish-granting baby? Do you know what I mean? Because that's the reason why it wasn't the Rani that was granting wishes, and it wasn't Conrad that was granting wishes. It was... And I did think there was something to do with Conrad. Maybe he could see the future or whatever because of the Belinda stuff. But that could be because of the Wish World stuff, and we just yet to see it because of what the Rani, Mrs. Flood, had said to Conrad and said, "I will get you out of here, blah, blah, blah. The doctor, blah, blah, blah." Or, you know, there's going to be a man that comes to get you. Tell him that you know Belinda. Something like that. But then it's the baby, like she kisses the baby, which then helps to grant the wish. Maybe it's resolved, but I can't remember that part being resolved.
Just like me.
Like me? Ruby's journey has been waiting for this. It's like when you come full circle at the end of the episode, there she is with another member of her family. She started out looking for her own family, and now there they are, fostering and, well, adopting yet another child, Ruby's brother, so she's no longer alone in the world.
Joseph.
I like, yeah. Was this going to be the last time we see, unless we see her in the Christmas special, the last time we see, I've forgotten her name. The grandmother. Cherry Sunday, yeah.
Joseph was my late husband's name.
Joe Sunday.
Joe Sunday.
I think
Joe Sunday.
Ruby's chilling with her band. You know, she needs to get back on that keyboard.
Oh yeah, she was in a band. I forgot about that. Yeah, this bit here. In the Christmas special. That's when we first meet Susan Twist. Her character, yeah. Which is funny because I always think of Susan Twist being the character name, but it's not. It's not the character name. That's the actor. And I was going to say, I wonder if we see Joe Sunday crop up maybe in the Christmas special, like when they're older. That would be cool.
I think she's cracking on with her two mums and a nan. She needs to spend more time with them, and she might have a job at unit. Who knows? Everyone does. So.
Were those shots there? Were they used in the episode? Because I think they were.
Her two mums and a.
I don't know, that one specifically looks like it wasn't used and they just did quick colour grading on it before they put it into the documentary, into the behind the scenes.
Nan, she needs to spend more time with them, and she might have a job at unit. Who knows? Everyone does, so may as well.
Everyone does.
I'll be there as well.
Her name is Poppy, and she's lost somewhere out there. Doctor, one life has disappeared.
Yeah, because we get that whole thing of... We get that Poppy thing on the TARDIS as well. That was so haunting to me. And I didn't notice it at first. You know, where they're passing it to each other? It's the jacket. Oh, that was it, they're folding it. They're each doing a fold of the jacket or something. And then it just disappears. It's scary in some ways. The thought of someone just disappearing out of your memory like that.
And you know this can happen. You know this better than anyone because it's happened before.
Interesting that that's how they shoot. I'm sorry I keep going back and forwards. Do they do live shoot 3 cams at once like this? Because I know that this could easily be done on a single camera. It's just easy. It's interesting they do it like this. Obviously, it's better than shooting multiple cams at the same time. They can cut to another one for a reaction, but still.
And you know this can happen. You know this better than anyone because it's happened before. It happened to me.
It's all part of the journey that you've seen with the Lucky Day episode of Ruby becoming more independent.
What did they call her? Was it Sexy Taser Lady? Oh no, it was a Hot Taser Lady, I think it was, yeah.
Freeing up Ruby to be her own woman, to lead her own stories. And the glorious thing
I agree.
about this story is that you get to the finale is that she's the only person who knows what's going on because she went through the events of 73 Yards. I love this. I think it's like...
And this is, again, this was I think my standout episode. Mainly because Millie Gibson is an incredible actor, which we see very much shine in this episode and Lucky Day, which they feel like two episodes that pair together. That's also why he's mentioning it, I suppose. 2 episodes which pair together really, really well as her story.
She was waited her time And now,
like, one's her family story and her finding herself, quite literally finding herself in the middle of nowhere and then having to figure stuff out for herself when she's been dumped there by the doctor. No fault of his own. Well, technically it was fault of his own because he stepped on the mythical stuff on the ground. There was a name for it and I've forgotten the name, so apologies. But then the Lucky Day was also the story of her relationship, the breakdown of that, and finding out that this guy isn't all he cracked up to be. He's this very nasty, very manipulative person. And again, like I said before, very much the character that Al was with Belinda's character, which again, as I've said before, I think they were supposed to be the same person or something, but like Ruby and Belinda were supposed to be the same, and Al and Conrad were meant to be the same people. I'm fairly sure.
Kind of flowers into this power because she's the only one who knows.
One person is missing.
Time has shifted by 1 degree.
By the tiniest little degree.
I did like that though. The whole time shifting by degree.
There is no technology in the universe that can change that. There is only one thing that is strong enough to change reality.
Was that love? I can't remember what they say.
1 tiny degree.
Which is what?
The last of the Time Lords.
It's a great big super spectacular regeneration which draws...
Oh, that was how the regen happens, right.
Every single plot together.
One thing. Are they going to... There's time left. Are they going to mention about how or why they chose Piper?
Almost every element of his life comes...
He has shot this separately. This is another one. This is what I mean by they did do a reshoot. A lot of the times we're seeing them all in the same place with the same outfits on, talking about episodes. This is him here talking about the original stages of production, talking about the original show. Then they reshoot the ending, even though we never reshot anything, because we then see him. We'll see him in a second.
The last of the Time Lords.
It's a great big super spectacular regeneration which draws every single plot together. Almost
there. We see him there. Different angle, different outfit. They haven't even tried to make it look the same. They're not trying to, obviously. But this is him on the reshoot. So, yeah, it's even got the lighting, I believe, from the reshoot as well. I'm colorblind. I think is that red, orange, whatever color that is. Yeah.
Every element of his life comes to play.
I did like that. Oh, I just realized they used blue screen up there. I was saying about the London skyline behind. They didn't have to add that all in behind, which makes sense because it looks more realistic doing that through the windows, but the screens are blue.
Super spectacular regeneration which draws every single plot together. Almost
you see it in a behind the scenes shot.
Every element of his life comes to play.
No, they're not. Sorry, no. That's my eyes. Just I saw a bluer look to them. Apologies. That's me. Yeah. Anyway.
Belinda's there.
Yeah.
Ruby's there. Unit is there. So everything comes to a climax.
That's a lovely shot of the TARDIS, though. Very finale, like final shot.
It just feels so natural for the way that Russell's written it, and it all has flowed together so.
So you say, Doctor. So you say, Shooty. Even though you do then state in an interview that you thought it was a mess.
Perfectly.
Oh man, I like this face.
And also that what are those words? Oh man, it's like GCSE acting. It's, oh man, I like this face. I mean, I could probably not do a very better job. that's English. I couldn't do a better job myself because I'm not an actor. I've acted before. I think I do an okay job, but yeah.
Just feels so natural for the way that Russell's written it, and it all has flowed together so perfectly.
Oh man, I like this face.
Just very, yeah.
I've been hearing the beats of the console for 60 years, and 2 of those were my TARDIS's ones. You're joining a legacy that will like live on forever. It's nothing short of an honor. It feels amazing to be.
I just wanted to hear his. I know I'm interrupting it, it's because of the shots of the show keep interrupting, so I want to do my best to not get this video utterly struck instead of just being copyright claimed. Yeah.
Part of that canon.
But let's be honest, I was the best.
It was
one of the best, yes. If not top. Not top for me, but, you know, he is definitely one of the best.
It's only in my sort of final scenes here in the walkway towards the TARDIS door. And just before that take, I spent a beat like just looking at the console, and then like all the images of consoles.
Oh, sorry, I'm tearing up. Him talking about his. I'm actually tearing up. Him talking about his final shots.
Prior, like in all the TARDIS's prior, were like flashing in my mind. Wow, this.
They could. I feel like they should have shown that almost on. It wouldn't have worked in show canon. But he said that when he was standing there, he had all the visions. He had visions of all of the. Sorry, you can see the might be the director, but it's the production crew watching the footage coming out of the camera to see if it's the shot they want over there. Probably the director.
The TARDIS door.
He talks about the footage going through his mind, flashing through his mind of the old TARDIS interiors.
And just before that take, I spent a beat like just looking at the console, and then like all the images of consoles prior, like in all the TARDIS's prior, were like flashing in my mind.
Yeah.
Wow, this was what a moment. And
also, just noticed also, sorry to interrupt again, this shot here, it's him leading out of the TARDIS, possibly for the regen scene. It's just that I think it's funny that obviously the TARDIS is hanging off a little bit more, so you probably see the bottom of the TARDIS for that shot. But they have him roped in.
And like all the images of consoles prior.
Yeah, it's that shot I think they're shooting there, because he's leaning forward slightly on his feet.
And like all the images.
See? It could be done anyway, but still.
Consoles prior, like in all the TARDIS's prior, were like flashing in my mind. Wow, this was what a moment, and what a job, and what a role. It was beautiful to do.
Yeah, he's leaning out of it there. I honestly didn't expect him to have filmed it that way, though. I thought they had filmed him separately. Although maybe it was like a body double in CG. And his face was his real face. Sorry, I've got really bad indigestion today. I'm really sorry.
Perfect. The casting crew here have been amazing. It's been an amazing.
Hopefully, it's imperceptible. I can't tell.
Amazing time with casting crew. It was beautiful to do.
And that there was his one of, if not the last shot. And look, you can see the roundels. That's how they did the roundels? I thought they were physically built into the... I know they are, but physically built in... But I suppose, yeah, they've done it so that they can easily get the light bulb out, or the bulb out, or the LED out, or whatever's in there. That's amazing. I thought they would have had it done a different way to that, but yeah.
Perfect.
It just looks really shoddy.
Casting crew here have been amazing. It's been an amazing time with casting crew. I've been very blessed to work with 2 incredibly talented actors, Millie and V, and
yeah, and Jonathan and Whitaker, and
they are dear friends and will stay my friends for a long time. It was magical to go on this adventure with them. They are so talented and so beautiful and so clever, and it was, we kept each other laughing all the time.
He is inherently such a special person, and I think he really brings that sparkle.
Yeah, he's one of the first Doctors that I've seen do a different take on the Doctor. Jodie did. She did. But I felt like she tried being similar to like Tennant and like a good mixture of the Doctors, where Ncuti feels like he's done a completely fresh take, but encumbered, is that the right word? Like fully embodied the rest of the Doctors at the same time, while still coming up with something different. So
to the Doctor, which, I mean, the Doctor is just the sparkliest of people in the world.
Look at the crew.
I think that's what they're going to remember. They're going to remember that energy. They're going to remember that sort of live wire kind of, there's nothing he can't do.
There are no words. There are no words. I have no words for this experience, but just thank you, everyone.
It's the first time I'm seeing this. I can't believe I'm crying at this behind the scenes of Ncuti leaving.
He's been an incredible Doctor, and he's an incredible person, and
There's the guy who plays the Blinks.
incredible actor. His energy will be missed. I know that for a fact. I'll miss spending every day with him.
Thank you.
It's just these. I thought for a second they were shooting a social media post, but they're not. They're doing a promo photo. Maybe a promo photo with the crew.
Whovians, for everything, all the love that you pour into the show.
Aww. He's talking to us, the Whovians. God, why am I getting so emotional?
Energy will be missed. I know that for a fact. I'll miss spending every day with him.
Thank you, Whovians, for everything. All the love that you pour into the show itself is what makes it, is what has kept it alive for 60 years.
You're welcome.
I thank you so much for embracing me with all the warmth and love that you did. I won't forget that at all. The way that I was held by the Whovians. And so just...
Sorry, I got to pause it there for a second. He was held a lot by so many of us, like held up, and he's incredible at the job. There was so much hatred towards him as well, though, by some people. I absolutely hated that he was getting put down for a lot of the stuff because of who he is. And, it's lovely that he's said thank you, though.
All the love in the world. Maybe see you again.
Skip
The
it back,
love
sorry.
that you did, I won't forget that at all. The way that I was held by the Whovians. And so just all the love in the world. Maybe see you again. Don't forget to...
I hope so. I want to see him again. Even if it's like a flashback or a moment of like him talking to Billie Piper's character, whoever she's supposed to be, for a second, or even coming back for that very final scene of whatever happens with her, or I don't know. And then with the final, the call out thing here is him.
Click below to subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
See, that's what they're supposed to say. If you saw the previous video, you'll know that I said that what's her name? Archie Punjabi says the wrong word. She says, don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official channel. Yeah, and she doesn't say Doctor Who. So... Oh. Is this a longer one than normal? Because don't they normally just end there?
Don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official...
Or this might be what he's actually shot for this behind the scene, or for the previous behind the scene of the other episode.
Doctor Who YouTube channel.
Well, there was so much to say in there, and there was so much to see. And I know there's no way of physically saying it to him, but to Shooty, wherever you are, thank you for everything. Thank you for your role as the Doctor, and for all of the things you brought to the role, and for the energy that you brought to the role. And I'm just hoping that everything behind the scenes was all good, and that he has a fulfilling career with everything else that he goes on to do. It's the end of another Doctor's... I say that another Doctor's life, but you know what I mean. Unless obviously we get him back at any point for anything specific. But such a phenomenal performance. Yes, a lot of crying, but with Tennant we had an awful lot of running. So that's also reminding me of a song, which in the Doctor Who universe, in the fandom, I'm sure you'll know of the song that I'm talking about, with an awful lot of running to do. Yeah. Anyway, that is everything. Thank you, everyone, for just quick last words from me here. But thank you for sticking with me throughout New Who this entire stuff we've had going on with the newer Who. And I will be getting back to classics at some point. I don't know when, but I do want to, because I've recorded more episodes than what you've seen put out. The last one I watched was not the Dalek Invasion of Earth, even though that was the last one I put out ages ago now. But I've said to myself, right, I'm gonna try to get through New Who and then get back to classic, But obviously I've been working on other videos and life in the middle of all of that, alongside uncuts for a billion things. So it's just been a lot. And that, alongside health stuff as well, it's just been a lot. So it's thank you so much for sticking around. And thank you so much for loving these videos and for liking what I'm doing. And if you think anyone else would like these New Who reactions, feel free to share, to let them know that I have been doing these. Thank you. I appreciate it. And also, don't forget that, when the new Christmas special comes out, I'm going to be watching that as well. So subscribe if you want to. Feel free. We are just getting, as of putting this out, we may have just got there. But I'm currently 10 subscribers away from 8,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. It means the entire world. It's been really nice timing as well, getting to about 8K around the same time as the New Who anniversary. With it being the 21st anniversary as of a couple of days ago, as of Wednesday, because currently as I'm filming this, it is Wednesday. Sorry, it's Thursday, not Wednesday, Thursday. It's currently Thursday, the 26th at the moment. Yeah. So happy New Who Day to me. And I hope you had a really lovely day and then got to enjoy and maybe do some Doctor Who stuff and maybe even watch that previous video. Maybe you did. I don't know. I haven't put it out yet. I need to get posting about the episode going out today and then add in my entire segment that I have filmed previous to this. Basically this, but for the last episode. I'm going to go and do that. Thank you. I love you guys. You're amazing. Have an incredible day. I'll pass you back to past Marty now to sign off. But it's a huge thank you from me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching The Reality War with me. What did you guys think? It was a really good episode. The ending, what the hell was that? Billy Piper. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to, feel free to subscribe to the channel or like the video. It helps to push the channel out there. And also, if you want to check out the full uncut reactions, these are live streams over on the YouTube channel. I don't always do live streams, but I do for the new Who usually. First 2 episodes, though, are available as uncuts over on Patreon or as a YouTube member as well. But that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Take care, stay safe, and hopefully I get to see you guys at some point in the future, next time, in our TARDIS.
Do not forget to click below to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
If you're still here to the very end, then thank you so much, and also a huge thank you to my wonderful patrons. Roger C. Griffith, Douglas Collier, Terry V, Miggy Love, Chris Holmes, Jojo, Thomas Masters, Shoehorn1234, Res, Patrick Durr, Andrew Blount, Carlos, Marla Mize, Rob, Chandra Blair, Scott, Paul Zawicki, Randy, Kirsten, Juan Pablo Camero, JL, Maggie, Freya Alexandra, Milo, Miranda, Edna, Gina Aman, Tess Avaland, Olivia, Maria Stoicheva, Neno, Megan Janoviak, Rainy Tomo, Strawberry Tree, Kirsten Bailey, Boobly Boo, Louise Vanderhoven, Aubrey Terry, Wraithist, Heidi Steele, City D, Bumblebee, Joshua, Jesse, Rena Burra, Meet, Lolita Verbakovskia, Eli, Holly Jeffries, Alenka Hafner, HM Garth, Chloe Grover, Neb, Kyle Baker, Abby Barker, Tom Tattershall, Kristen Olds, Tilly Chum, Laura Hutchison, Tara M. Wilcoxon, Sazzy Nation, Ferdinand Pitchard, Jim McKay, Sphere, Mel Days, Fran in the Pen, BG, Tara, Rags and Muffins, Nameless Human Being, Deb, Philippa Chapman, Emily, Panda, David Wayne Fox, Jessica Asakovich, Sue Pro, Naja in Workshop, Mike Tunnicliffe, Wolfgang Wolf, Lee, Harvey, Anka May, Aninia, Evan G, Violet Aurora, Pamela Chandler Rash, Scott Howard, Joshua, Robert Williams, Steve Webster, Amanda, Lipaz, Jamie Dodds, King, Happy Go Lucky, Caitlin, Analytical Guy, Maria Torres, Cliff Adams, Jonathan, Dirk, Annie Bonds, Crystal Appleby, Scorpius, Monica Murphy, Sebastian Saint-Ange, Varga, Leslie McKittrick, Nick Stark, Number 1 Carez, Jen, Biff McKeldin, Birgit, Stephanie Collins, Emily, Ken Duncan, Max, Helena Klitsch, Amy Quattlebar, Ry Levi, Wayne DeFries, JJ, Mikhail Augustine Reed, Malcolm Hope, Lee Hallam, Bill Waite, Charlie Elkin, Mika Least, Jeffrey Welton, Alida Scope, George, Ingrid, Stephanie Sexton, Jude, Bera, Robinio GD, Catherine Ellis, Vincent Pare, Sammy Fan, Eric Jansen, David K, Stephen, Edcat, MB8, Border Collie Lover 223, Caitlin, Juiced, The Gallifreyan Rebel, James, Johnny115, Tim, Paul Hess, Frank Tex, Marie Clark, Robin, Matt Quinn, Offer Rock, Bruce Heckerman, Joe, Victoria Helm, James Melton, Beatrice Soiler, Siegfried, Clara Grolowy, Lana Gorgeous, David Stafford, Rebecca K. McDowell, Ashley Stanley, Sophia, Fabian, Paul Byrne, Bear, Nadia, and Chris Thompson. If you'd like to see more videos, there's some more on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you next time.